we were able to get some money to the border. It was a long week, so I initially voted for the House border bill, which we passed through the House on Wednesday. And unfortunately, that was something that was not going to be picked up by the Senate, nor was it going to be signed by the President. I talked a lot to leadership. I told them, look, I don't want to go home. And I know that I will not, and other members of the caucus will not go home until we send some money to the children at the border. And so just to give you a sense of what we were able to get done, and again, I would argue that the House bill was a bill that provided even greater protections. Unfortunately, with the mixed government, we got through the bill that the Senate Democrats and Republicans negotiated, which provided $979 million in new funding for migrant care. So I don't know if all of you have seen not just the horrible picture we saw of the father and daughter, Oscar and Valencia, but also the pictures of children coming out of care in sagging diapers with no pants and tinfoil on their feet. So this is money for food and medical services and safe transportation. $109 million to ensure the safety and well-being of children through post-release and wraparound services, including legal services and case management as they are released. 30 new immigration judge teams to address the backlog. Many of us have heard reports that part of the reason Oscar thought that he had to do that was, sorry, this is a horrible issue, because he didn't think he was going to get his case heard for asylum. We also spent $20 million to expand the alternatives to detention programs. This will help people getting them out of some of the horrible cases that we've seen them incarcerated and put into community centers, which we think will be helpful. $30 million in grants for nonprofits who care for the migrant families as they're released from CBP custody, and then $10 million for the legal orientation program to educate migrants about their rights, their legal rights at the border, and then $9 million to speed up placement of unaccompanied children with sponsors and to manage their cases. I will also say that Congress put language specifically in this bill, so this money has to be directed where we sent this money. And for Congress to do that, which is very powerful language, and of course, we will continue to provide oversight for this. One of the things we also have in the bill is the ability of members of Congress and members of the Senate to get into the detention facility so that we can examine them. There had been sometimes problems with access, so and there are many trips throughout the caucus, and I'm looking at when I can get down there so that we can continue to monitor the facilities. We have been talking amongst each other to make sure we have kind of a rolling group of people going down to monitor the facilities. So that's